And summer camp on Staten Island is teaching kids about birding. We will join in one of their birding adventures. This is Mornings on One. What's this say on Jillian Jorgensen's business card? Does it say she's our birding correspondent in addition to our education correspondent?
She might as well be. I saw her yesterday when she was here for a story, and she was like, Jamie, I got this pitch in my inbox. I truly thought they were messing with me. She's like, Staten Island, students, and birding. She was like, they checked all my boxes. Sign me up. I'm going. This is the program they do at the Children's Aid Goodhue Community Center. Jillian will join us in about half an hour to talk about bird is the word. Summer camp is a time to have fun. It's also possibly a time to learn at the Children's Aid Goodhue Community Center on Staten Island. Kids are learning about the rich variety of bird species that make their way through the surrounding woodlands. These young explorers are gaining valuable knowledge and also gaining more of an appreciation for nature. Here comes Jillian Jorgensen, takes us on a tour of one of their birding adventures.
What kind of owls live here?
Each week, summer campers at the Children's Aid Goodhue Community Center grab their binoculars and head out for a walk in nature to help document the hundreds of birds that make their way through the 26 acres of woodlands surrounding them.
It's a small bird with a reddish belly.
House finches are eating at feeders set up by Anthony Ciancimino, a public school teacher and avid birder who leads the science program at the summer camp and runs after-school programs during the school year.
Morning dove.
Ciancimino first started birding when he was about 7 years old and received a bird feeder as a gift. Within minutes of filling it, he identified a visiting downy woodpecker.
That was my spark bird, so to speak. Ever since that, I've been birding as much as I can, and I try to instill it in the kids here.
As they walk into the adjacent Goodhue Park, where Ciancimino has recorded nearly 200 species over the years, there's plenty to see in the trees and overhead.
Oh, listen, I hear a look up high, I see some chimney swifts.
There are the usual suspects, lots of American robins and the squawk of a blue jay hidden in the trees.
I like its variety of blue colors.
And there are less common visitors, too, at first heard, but not seen.
I hear a water thrush, a Louisiana water thrush. That's a type of warbler. They're migrating through here right now.
The group spends much of the walk seeking out the water thrush, sometimes using a bird call to try to attract it.
Yes, we're looking at these birds. They're beautiful. They're like eye candy, but it's more than that. They're going out, they're being at peace, they're being quiet, and it's giving them patience, and they're being mindful of their surroundings.
Eventually, patience and mindfulness is rewarded.
There it is, right here in front of us, the water thrush.
We kept hearing it, so we were trying to keep catching it, but we couldn't see it for a while. But we finally found it near the pond. That's why it's called a water thrush.
For the campers, it's an opportunity to learn about everything they see in the woods, the sky, and the water around them.
You see the bugs and the animals and the birds.
I learn something new every day.
He teaches us about the trees, we ask him is that poison ivy, he'll know.
And for Ciancimino, it's an opportunity to share a beloved hobby.
It really warms my heart that kids, at this age are finding a liking to this hobby, because we need more young people like that, and especially for the future generations, to show awareness and conservation for everything that lives around us.
And Jillian's with us now. It looked like it was warmer when you showed that story.
It was really hot. It was a hot day to be out birding,
Yeah.
I will say. Especially, I was working, so I was like, oh, I'll dress nice, we wear my makeup. I was like, that was a mistake.
No,
Yeah.
but something that has come up so much this summer, more so than others, is that camp of any kind has been a draw to get the kids off of screens and outside.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. And, when I was talking to the folks at this camp, they pointed to some studies that actually show that just being outside and listening to birds and hearing birds can really improve your mental health. Mm-hmm. And I think it doesn't even have to be that specific. It's that the idea of just, let's go outside and let's look at what's around us. I mean, these kids were picking up worms. They were asking about plants. They were just so aware of the environment around them. And for me, I'm a birder, and I find so much, it helps my mental health. You're outside, it's quiet, you're listening, you're exercising that patience, you're trying so hard to find something, and it really can let you kind of calm down, and you can carry that energy with you for the rest of the day.
What's the bird capital of New York? Is there a borough by borough birding competition?
It can be different borough by borough. What's really interesting is Central Park gets so many birds. And part of that is all of New York City is kind of a bird hotspot. We're on the Atlantic Flyway, and that's the sort of the Atlantic coast that birds fly up and down as they migrate each year. And so soon the fall migration will begin and birds will be coming back. They'll be heading down south. So you can see tons and tons of birds that normally live in, South America, Central America, in Central Park, right here in the city as they migrate through. And some of the outer boroughs, you get really cool shorebirds, the piping plovers out in Queens, lots of owls on Staten Island. So lots to see.
I so love this for Jillian. Yesterday, she showed me her bird app. She gets a bird of the day. She has a list of life birds, all the ones that she's seen. I mean, it's so nice to have a hobby like that makes you happy and makes you feel good.
I thought you liked the story because there wasn't an app involved.
I mean, for after the fact, to log what you
you log what you've seen after. There are really cool apps too that can help you. They like listen to the bird calls around you and they can help you identify what bird you're hearing. But I mean, I will say a lot of the expert birders like Anthony in this story, he knows those calls kind of inside and out. A lot of birders do. I'm not there yet, but
with your bird calls?
Yeah, not yet. I can kind of tell when it's a robin, like them I know, but still learning.
Do you do bird calls?
No.
I thought I'd give it a try. Maybe there's a whole thing. No. All right, I should go back on vacation. Thank you, Jillian.
Thank you.